Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Budos Band live on KXP. That was so great. Let's hear it for them again. How good was that? Oh my God. First of all, are you done playing or did you have another song?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I don't want to cut you off. It's been way too long since we've had you in the studio, and it's wonderful to have you back. That sounded so good. Thank you all so much. It's great to see you again. The new releases, Frontier's Edge, just came out last month. 6 incredible new songs. So the band has been bi-coastal for a while, and so when you get back in the studio, it's probably been a while. And I read that you wrote these songs in 2 days. Like, how do you do this magic? Like, what's it like in the studio with the Budos Band when you guys get together and record?
Yeah, I mean, when we come together at this point, it's kind of, we know we've been playing together for over 20 years at this point. So when we come together, we kind of have an idea in our heads already, even if we don't have any songs written, started, whatever. We kind of have an idea in our head how it's going to go. We all kind of know what we're doing. We know our parts. We know what roles we play. So when we get in there and Panel comes up with a bass line or Tommy's got a riff or Bito's got an idea, we kind of let that marinate, go around the room for a little bit, and then we add the horns on top and call it a day.
Nice. The chemistry is palpable. And this is the first Budos release that you've put out on your new record label. Jared and Tommy, you've put together a new label called Diamond West. I know you have a couple of releases on it so far. What was what inspired you to create your own label? And if you have any things you can share about the future of the label, I'd be super curious to hear that.
I think for us, it was just, it was kind of an organic and natural process to go it on our own. We've recorded the past several Budos albums on our own, not at Daptone. Just no reason other than it just feels good to record in our own space and do our own thing. So I think it was a natural sort of evolution for us to open up our own shop and give it a try. And there's nothing but love between us and Daptone for sure. It's more just that we wanted to kind of go it alone and see how it is, And so yeah, we've got a couple releases out so far. The Budos EP. Prior to that, we put out a record by Jose, this amazing Brazilian artist that Tommy produced. And for the future, I mean, there's already more records recorded, ready to go, more or less. The future is bright, and who knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be awesome.
Nice. Everything that you all touch, I love your taste, so I cannot wait to see what comes out on Diamond West. That's very exciting. Jared, you're an attorney, and you represent labels and music publishers and artists and the like. It's a really unique perspective being a musician yourself. I'm just curious if you have any insight since, the music industry changes so fast, especially in the last couple of decades. What are the biggest challenges that artists are facing today from your perspective?
I mean, getting paid is still a struggle,
Yes.
And figuring out how streaming services actually amount to real dollars in pockets that's how people consume music these days. So figuring out, Spotify's going to pay what they're going to pay. We've got various trade organizations that try to lobby them to get those rates up. It's still going to be fractions of pennies. And so figuring out how artists can just, earn a living doing what they do and what we need artists to do is the name of the game. And so streaming presents a different sort of mode of distribution than we've seen before, but it's still all about making sure artists are being treated as fairly as they can. I mean, that part hasn't changed, and good art hopefully always wins out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for doing that work.
Or just go buy vinyl.
Go buy vinyl, buy merch, go to concerts. Yeah, buy the record, absolutely. Okay, this is a question I've always wanted to ask the Budos band. Your song titles are the best. They're very like sci-fi and fantasy. Who is responsible for the amazing song titles such as Devil Doesn't Dance, Crescent Blade? What is Passage to Ashenall? That is incredible.
Hi. I'm over here.
I see you.
I'm responsible for a lot of the titles. It's my fault.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Hey, you got it. I love to read fantasy and sci-fi, and I'm inspired by that stuff. Ashenall, I'm gonna give it away. All right? God, you know what?
Yes!
Ashenall, should I give it away? No.
Oh, come on. Oh, please.
Figure it out, people. Do a little homework. Sorry.
Is this Reading Rainbow? You're not going to give away the end?
Yep.
You have to read it yourself.
But the way it works, I mean, these songs are open-ended. I mean, they create a mood, they create an atmosphere, they paint pictures. And a lot of times, for me, I just delve into things that I've read and things that I'm inspired by.
Turn the snare off.
What's that, dude?
It's like...
Yeah, so, that's where the song titles come from oftentimes. It's like, they're instrumental songs, so we could name them whatever we want. And I just have fun with it, It's like, make them interesting, make them cool. Crescent Blade, it's like, it's just things that, oh, my snare. It's just things that, like little pictures that come into my head or little images or ideas. And that's what we name the song. And often they're working titles, or I think they are, and then they end up on the record like that,
Yeah, classic. They make the songs that much better, so nice work.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you all again so much for being here. It was a pleasure to have you. That was an amazing set. Hopefully see you again very, very soon. And thank you to all of you for watching and listening and supporting all of these sessions. All of these sessions are made possible with support from people like you. So if you'd like to support that, you can make a gift anytime at kxp.org/live. We have more of these live streaming sessions from Thing Festival all weekend long. So stay tuned and we will see you next time. Thank you so much. This has been the Budos Band live on KXP from Thing Festival.
Discover great music at kexp.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?